It's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez up against Matt Gaetz in this 2024 coin flip battle. Today on Political Excess, we're going to flip a coin for each state and determine the winner. This was suggested to me in the comments. I thought about doing the regular matchup, but it's kind of difficult to do. I might get to it eventually, but I thought the coin flip might be a little more entertaining. So let's not waste any time here. Let's start flipping, and it's going to be heads for AOC, tails for Matt Gaetz. Let's get started here in Alaska. Who's going to get on the board first? And it's going to be AOC. Some of you might not even know Matt Gaetz, congressman from Florida, possibly controversial. Same with AOC. Next state is going to be Hawaii, and that's going to go to Matt Gaetz. Okay, so back up to Washington. And that is going to go to AOC, and now we're going to go to Oregon. And AOC again. Hope this will be a great battle. And we're going to go to California. This is huge. Doesn't mean whoever gets this wins, but it's a big lead early on, and it's going to AOC. Wow. Nevada, next state, 6 electoral votes. Going to AOC again. Now we've got Idaho. Who's going to get these? AOC. She's on a tear. How about Utah? Who wants this? AOC again. Wow. Arizona, next state, Matt Gaetz finally puts an end to that. And back up to Montana, AOC, back at it again. Wyoming, next state, AOC again. This is a blue map. Colorado, next state. Gaetz back on the board. New Mexico, 5 electoral votes, going to Gaetz. 2 in a row for Gaetz. North Dakota, AOC, South Dakota, going to Matt Gaetz, 103 for AOC. Nebraska at large is the next state. AOC, Nebraska's first. That's going to Matt Gaetz. Nebraska's second. This is going to go to AOC. Nebraska's third. And Matt Gaetz takes the third. About Kansas. And that's going to AOC. It's not looking good here for Gaetz. Oklahoma is the next state. 7 electoral votes going to Matt Gaetz. Texas, 40 votes here. This is big. Finally, Gaetz gets something good in his column. And that gets it a lot closer than it was. Minnesota, we're going to go there next. And that's going to AOC. How about Iowa? That's the next state, going to Matt Gaetz. Missouri is the next state. And we've got Matt Gaetz. Arkansas, next state. And that's going to AOC. How about Louisiana? And that is going to go to AOC again. Now we're going to go up to Wisconsin. 10 electoral votes here. And that is going to go to AOC again. All right, we've got a lot of votes here in Illinois, 19 of them. Matt Gaetz kind of needs these at this point, but he doesn't get them. And we're going to jump over to Michigan. This is how I normally do my states. 15 electoral votes. AOC again. It's not over yet. Got Indiana, 11 electoral votes. AOC again. Now we're going to go to Kentucky. There's Matt Gaetz crossing the 100 threshold. Tennessee is the next state. Matt Gaetz, 2 in a row. Down to Mississippi. Matt Gaetz, he's got 3 in a row. He's going to need a lot more than that. Alabama is the next state. And that's Matt Gaetz again. Now we're going to go to Florida. This is Matt Gaetz' home state, and he doesn't get it. So that's a bad sign for Matt Gaetz. 221 for AOC, 132 for Gaetz. Now we're going to go to Georgia. Who's going to get these? It's going to be Gaetz. It's a good chunk of votes there, 16 of them. South Carolina, 9 votes here. Matt Gaetz. North Carolina is the next state. 16 electoral votes going to AOC. Now we're going to jump up to Ohio. 17 electoral votes going to Gaetz. Now we're going to do West Virginia. 4 electoral votes going to AOC. Now we've got Maine at large. 2 electoral votes. AOC again. How about Maine's 1st congressional district? AOC again. How about the 2nd congressional district? Can Gaetz get something here in Maine? No, he can't. Now we've got the Northeast. New Hampshire going to Matt Gaetz. Vermont is the next state. That goes to AOC. And now we've come to New York here, and there is 28 electoral votes. This would be AOC's home state. She could get over 270 here on New York. So Gaetz, it's do or die on New York. Who's going to get them? And it's going to be AOC. She clinches the election on her home state, 276. And we're going to play out the rest. We'll see how close it is. But Massachusetts is the next state. AOC again. Now we've got Connecticut. And that's going to Gaetz. Rhode Island, that's the next state. And Matt Gaetz takes Rhode Island. Now we've got New Jersey. Matt Gaetz gets those 14 electoral votes. How about Delaware? 3 electoral votes at stake, and that goes to Gaetz. Maryland is the next state. And that is going to go also to Gaetz. Now Gaetz on a roll here. And we've got Washington, D.C. What's going to happen here? Matt Gaetz takes Washington, D.C. Even though he loses the election, he makes D.C. red at least. 2 states left. Pennsylvania, 19 electoral votes. Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz has a good run here late, but it's a little bit too late for Gaetz. And now we've got Virginia, the very last state. Can AOC get 300? No, she cannot. That would have put her exactly at 300. Gaetz takes Virginia. Gaetz ended up doing pretty well here after the fact, but it's not enough. The map is 287 for AOC, 251 for Matt Gaetz. And that's a really crazy map. But AOC won most of the big states. Gaetz takes Texas, and that was pretty good. It ended up being close, even though AOC had a big commanding lead early on. So let me know in the comments, did you enjoy this matchup? Do you like the coin flipping? Do you like the order of the states? Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.